Good morning, good people, and welcome to Be Gentle, It's Mental, where real life meets real conversation.
Where we don't sugarcoat it, because growth sometimes does not come from comfort.
And sometimes healing doesn't come from pressure.
So the question is, when life hits,
Do you need compassion?
or correction? Let's hash it out.
Because everybody's dealing with something.
But not everybody agrees on how to deal with it.
I'm taking the gentle approach.
And I'm bringing the tough love.
It's not a matter of either or.
But a blend of both. Be gentle.
It's mental.
Good morning. Welcome to Be Gentle,
It's mental.
where we talk about the hard and the soft approach to some of life situations. Okay, I'm tough love, and my wife is
Soft support.
soft support. Soft support. I'm not going to sing to her. She doesn't like when I sing to her. Soft support. And you know what this is? The magic book of topics I disagree with my wife.
That is not what those topics
I'm sorry,
are.
I'm supposed to say that different. Topics that we discuss from different perspectives.
Not always different.
Okay. A lot of times it is different.
Just things we know.
We got a whole show about it, honey. Okay. What are we talking about today?
We're going to be talking about texting versus calling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One of my biggest pet peeves. Texting versus calling.
What's your pet peeve?
That you should call?
Oh,
Or should have texted?
I would rather them text me. That's crazy.
Two different life approaches, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, let's go back to when texting became popular. Remember when you had the little beeper?
And the amount of obstacles you had to go through just to send a message to
Right.
somebody.
Yeah, because it was the beeper first. Then the beeper had the texting. That's where it all began.
But you had to call in and tell them what you wanted to say. Those were the Sky Pagers.
I might have skipped that one.
I only know because...
No, my bad. I was a bar. Okay?
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, the poor people had to call in.
No, that was
we had the one where the long beeper that you actually had to
That
text.
came after. I only know because my sister worked at one of the call centers.
Uh-huh.
And people would call in, and she said people would try to send curse words and stuff, and they were like, yeah, we're not allowed to send that out.
I might remember that vaguely, but I remember more so. Well, actually, I might have been broke then. You know, I was
So
still,
you
I was
missed out
still
on
getting
that.
allowance
Okay.
and money from my parents. So I did. When I came into, my own, you could text on the page. You know what I mean? You text what you wanted. And then came the good old cell phone. Remember the car phone?
Yes.
The car cell phone, my
Yeah.
man. Oh, my Lord.
The car phone.
What was your first bill?
No, I was too young to have a bill.
Okay.
I just know that I picked up somebody's car phone one time, and they immediately were like, yeah, you don't touch that.
No, heck no. It was like $100,000 a minute. Heck yeah. My first bill, I think I had my Bell Atlantic car phone for 30 days. And my bill was $1,018.
Oh, my goodness.
I will remember that number.
That's more like
the rest of my life.
a $6,000 bill in today's money.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness gracious, man. I'm like, oh, okay, I won't be using this anymore. Tore the credit up. And
Tells you who
everything.
your friends are real quick.
Really? Right. So, okay. So we went from the pager to the car phone to the cell phone.
But cell phones did not text back then.
They didn't text, okay, at first.
Uh-huh.
But they had Nextel.
Yeah.
You know about that,
I
huh?
remember
You know about the
Nextel.
church?
Yeah.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah.
Right behind you. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, Nextel was fun. And then the BlackBerry, that's when the texting began. BlackBerry coined the market.
BlackBerry went over my head. I could not understand it.
Well, first of all, the daggone keyboard was too little. You know
was,
what I mean?
Benny.
So you was hitting and missing on your word. You know? But now we got full-on text. And ladies and gentlemen, what people have done with text is ridiculous, especially the children. We have kids that text each other in the same house. Their room is right across the hall from each other. And mommy decides, hey, this would be a good idea. We have a group text,
We do.
right? These jokers are firing off texts. I'm working. I can't get to my phone. All of her. I'm like, what are they arguing? What the heck? Next thing you know, it said 23 texts. And you know what? Each text was one word. Girl, man, boy, you need to stop. Hungry, eat. I'm like,
There's
not even
a
full
lot.
sentences.
No, because there's a lot that you just read in between the lines. You know what it means. You know the rest. You don't need to type it all in there.
I had to tell them, next person that texts is going to lose their phone. Suddenly it stopped. So they have the power.
It
They
probably
have the
just
power.
stopped in the family text and they went to their own personal.
I had to tell them.
It didn't
I said,
stop.
it was funny. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you texting each other so much? You literally live right across the room from each other. Talk to each other. Hey, sis, do. Hey, what's up?
They probably would FaceTime each other before they went into each other's rooms.
Don't even talk about FaceTime. Please don't talk about
Yeah.
FaceTime. That's the most. See, we all thought that would be some cool technology.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can't wait to video chat like the Jetsons and all that. Terrible.
Why is it terrible?
Because I always get FaceTime calls when I'm in the bathroom. And there was like,
You don't
video
have
call.
to
I'm like,
answer.
No, I should answer though.
No, you should not.
Okay, that'd probably be the
No.
end of it.
All right, so I want to go back to phones.
Okay.
Why are you a phone? Prefer like phone calls versus?
Because I missed the text.
Okay.
Okay, if it's important enough, you need me to get this information, you need to call me. Okay, because I'm over a certain age where we had phones and this texting thing is new. You know what I'm saying? So why would you text an emergency?
That's crazy. So I don't like phones because, well, I don't mind a house phone. I don't like cell phones because people have like so much access to you. Like they can just call you on a whim. Like you said, you could be in the bathroom
Right.
and somebody can call you.
Oh, I'll answer a phone all day long in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, hey, how you doing tonight?
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I'm always kidding. What do you? All there was phones for a while. How does?
I know, but you weren't always home. So it wasn't like you could be out minding your own business, enjoying your day, and then you just come home and check all your messages.
You don't have to answer the phone though. So,
But if somebody's calling you, like you said,
right.
it's going to feel like an emergency.
You know what I do for a living?
Well, I know what you do for a living. I have to answer my business phone all day long, so I get that. But I mean, like, your personal...
I have folks in my line of work that will text me. I have people will text me, can I get work done next month on the 15th? That's a text.
Yeah,
Okay? And prayerfully, I'll see it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, it'll be weeks. It'll be like, oh, I thought you weren't interested.
Well, if you don't respond, you would think they would call you without a response.
That's called common sense. That's an upcoming episode.
I don't know. I like texting also because you have it right there to reference back to.
Okay, so texting to me is like for a casual notice conversation, maybe a follow-up. Like I have an appointment. Hey, I'll see you at 4. You know what I mean? I want to text them I'm on the way. ETA, 3:55. You know what I mean? Or something like, hey, what are you doing today? Hey, when you get a chance, give me a call. Or late at night, where you don't want to call because you think it's too late or early in the morning. That's when you text. But when you have an issue that's of importance, money's involved, work's involved, life is involved, make the phone call.
Yeah. I don't mind, like, calls that are about business, but I am not a talker. So it's like pulling teeth if you're in a conversation with me on the phone.
But what about tone?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
tone with text. I mean, it's for some reason, I don't know if it's just me or if it's a human thing. I always assume the worst tone.
You're reading it in the attitude voice.
Yeah. Right. Well, I don't even want to go then.
Yeah.
I'm like, what, you got an attitude? Why you don't want to go?
Yeah.
Oh, my grandmother came through and, we just didn't have any
But
time.
you can use emojis. Put a smiley face or angry face if you are angry.
Grown men that's texting other grown men rarely use emojis unless it's a joking type emoji.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We don't do that. You do that. You send emojis to the ladies, like you send a hug. I send a mad thinking man to the kids all the time.
A mad thinking man.
You know what I mean? Because usually
I don't think he's mad. He's just wondering. He's just trying to figure out.
He got a little scowl on his face.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? It's my mad thinking.
So
man.
now when you send that, that's what he's mad.
Thinking, very concerned, very concerned. Yes. But I don't send emojis to my homies.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's kind of,
It conveys the emotion that you're trying to put forth in your text message.
It's a little zesty. just a tad bit.
Well, phone calls also. Sometimes you do just want to hear the person's voice, or you might want to get a gauge on how somebody's feeling or something like that.
Okay, so let's say you have a child that doesn't call you, out of town, doesn't call you, but text you a lot. No, not even text you a lot, but when they communicate with you, they text it.
That's
You know
normal.
what I mean? When you want a phone call?
Not if you don't tell them.
Okay, so the last 4 months you texted me 4 times. How about a call on the 5th time? Just saying.
So I think that's their main line of communication is texting. They don't really do phone calls. I bet she calls like on your birthday, like on important events. But she probably texts you during normal life stuff.
Yeah. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, from our day, all we had was the phone. We got rid of texting
Yeah.
to make phone calls. Think about that.
Yeah.
The world was texting and paging, right?
Yeah.
Then we moved to the phone, and life was beautiful. We could talk, this and that. We was actually going from talking to the video phone.
Yeah.
Somehow texting got in there and made a comeback. Okay. Do you remember when they charged you for texting?
Yeah. I
And
do.
the
Yeah, they
phone?
were separate.
Oh, this.
But they gave you so many
this
before
this United States of America
you
has
had
been
to pay.
crooked for a long time.
But after like 7 p.m., it was like free to call and text.
No. You had to buy minutes. Okay. And if you
Mm-hmm.
got lucky, your minutes package might have a few texts. Right?
That's true.
And you ran out of text.
You did.
Okay? And you definitely ran out of minutes. Now, right? They went to, not now, but after that, they went to free texting with your limited gigabyte package. That's so funny. You used to buy 2 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes. Then everything went unlimited, period.
Yeah.
I think you can still buy minutes on like the Obama phone and
Well, that's free. They don't pay
one
for
of
minutes.
those along them lines. What was I forgot what it was. Where you still can go buy the minutes, the card.
Oh, you just mean like the
Track
prepaid?
phone,
I
phone.
was going
That's
to say
what
the
I'm thinking
prepaid
about.
phones. Yeah.
Yeah, prepaid track phone. You still have minute packages, which that would be a ripoff in nowadays in this day time, don't you think?
So it depends.
You know.
Not if it's going to cost you like $25 and then another $25. You're still less than what a bill would be in a big company.
So what do you think about people calling versus texting on important issues like I quit my job or I don't want to see you anymore? Like, could you break up? Could you ask for a divorce? Can you ask for a divorce with text?
I mean,
Honey, I don't love you no more. I want a divorce.
You can.
You know, that's crazy, isn't it, though?
I mean, you can avoid all the
quit your job
emotions.
on text?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that
You
all right?
can. I mean, I don't know if it's all right, but it's probably the easier way to do it.
Right. Or tell somebody you're not going to pay them back their money on text. Now, I would text that. Sorry, Frank.
No, I would never text that because then they got proof in court that you owed the money.
You smart lady, smart lady.
I had the same thing that you had about. I was gonna ask you if you ever read a message wrong, like somebody sends you a sweet message and you think it's them
Yeah,
being
of course,
mean.
Key and Peele did a skit on that. You know what I mean? Oh. Whatever? What do you mean, whatever? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it can go wrong in so many ways. But my main thing, I talk to guys I work with all the time. They've texted me, and the text sat there like all weekend. I was just distracted, you know, or Messenger.
Oh, yeah,
That's the main one.
yeah, Messenger.
You know what I mean? I rarely even check Messenger. Every now and then I go on Facebook, and there it is, a message from a month ago. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think
And
too,
it's funny because I hit them up. Oh, I just saw this. It's okay. You still need the service? Yeah, whenever you get around to it.
that's literally how our relationship started.
How?
I texted you. I believe it was like our closing night, which was also your birthday.
Oh, when you asked me if I had a girlfriend?
No. When you y'all were
She
going
chased me. Go ahead.
y'all were going out to eat after we closing night of the
Oh,
play.
yeah.
And I said I had to go
Yeah.
home first. And I asked like, how long are y'all gonna be there? And 1 week later, you were like, "Oh, we're still gonna be there."
Yeah, but about an hour. About an hour. That was
Yeah.
Messenger, though.
That was Messenger.
Yeah. I
that
wasn't even
was
checking Messenger then. I mean, you got to think about it. It's kind of like the way our parents came up. They had 8-track, beta, and VHS, right?
Mhm.
Then we jumped to CDs.
Mhm.
Okay, my dad was on board with CDs, but now streaming and digital, he's nowhere with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the same thing is going to happen with us. We're going to get to a point where the kids is just gone too far with the technology.
I mean, you
And-
you can talk to text now, so you don't even have to type anything if you don't want to.
Yeah, who's doing all that?
You
If
can-
I'm going to talk to the text, I might as well pick up the phone and call you.
I mean, you literally can tell your phone without even touching it to even do it for you.
That's still like calling
Yeah.
because you're talking.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
just feel like texting is you get a quick response usually. It's less demanding because, like you said, you might be busy.
Emotionally, yeah.
You'll check it when you're ready.
Uh-huh.
And if something is a hot pressing issue, you can wait and respond when you're
See,
calm.
that would tick you off because you want a quick response and you sitting there waiting. You don't see no bubbles. You don't see anything happening. You know what I mean? Now, I would think texting is good for record keeping. Like you said,
Yeah.
if I say I didn't owe, I can't pay you your money, you can use that in court. Record keeping, I don't know, information that you need to keep, you know, and maybe casual stuff, but the important stuff should still remain on a phone call. You know, grandma's sick, the function is going to be over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you get time to respond. Like you can think it out before you actually respond with the text message. On the phone, it's just going to be what it's going to be.
You can hide. You can hide on text.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you. What about them super long texts? That's like paragraphs long.
What
Now,
about them?
should you make a phone call if it's that long?
I think it's funny because I think a lot of like women do this. We'll start doing that with our girlfriends, and then it gets to a point where you're just like, okay, yeah, it's too much. Let me just call. But it's just like an unspoken rule with us. I think if it starts to get like too long, then you just call.
Okay.
You switch
Okay.
to the
There's
phone.
a cutoff.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
switch. You just automatically do the switch. Like, girl, that was too much for me to text you. I had to call you.
You can't start it off that way, though.
No, you usually don't.
Okay.
Because we know, like, we're cooking, we're cleaning, we're doing all the background things. So, yeah.
That's when you set your little phone up on its charger or its stand, put it on speaker.
You could be, like, at a sporting event with your kids. You could be, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You could
that's
be doing a lot of
different.
things, so
Yeah,
you
okay,
can't
okay.
necessarily call.
There are practical applications for it. Yeah, I agree with you that, but I'm just saying the important stuff. Please call me.
Yeah.
Like somebody, oh, I emailed you.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm not regularly expecting an email from you,
I check that stuff
You
every
just
day.
out the blue.
I check text messages and emails daily.
because you might be a little nosy. Huh?
I am nosy. I'm a lot nosy.
That's the thing.
I'm a lot nosy.
That's your thing. Ooh, what else I got? What else I got? Yeah, I forget to check the email. I forget to check
Yeah.
the Facebook
I
Messenger.
will say though about you that you will answer the phone no matter what you're doing, and it does make me feel
Because it
very
might be that glorious lottery winning job,
well. It
the
does.
one we all dreamed about. It might be the big one. No, I mean I have customers that are in the military. They come from all over the United States, so I don't know what the zip code is. I mean telemarketers love to call my phone because I'm gonna answer.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who you are. If it's a telemarketer, will be a very short conversation. You know what I mean? I'll probably have to talk to Mr. Click, but yeah, I gotta answer. I have to answer my phone.
But I will say that it does make you feel special when somebody always answers the phone when you call.
Really?
Yeah,
You feel
Yeah.
special?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start texting you.
But now it's starting to make me feel like, do people feel like I'm avoiding them if I can't necessarily answer the phone? Like when I'm at work, my ringer is off and I can't answer until I'm
glad
on my
you brought
break.
that up. If I call you,
Mhm.
you don't answer, but you text me back.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel some kind of way about that.
Mhm.
I do. I feel some kind of
Versus no response at all.
way. Okay, so being that technology is the way it is, you can tell if somebody hangs up on you usually, or if it goes to voicemail.
Mhm.
So, yeah, no response at all.
Mhm.
You mean
it
a
better
response
than-
eventually?
Yeah.
Not an immediate response, but eventually a response.
Like, would you rather have a text or just wait until the person can return your call?
As long as I hear from you, I'm good.
Mhm.
You can text me right away,
Okay.
or you're gonna have to explain when you finally do call. Why ain't you answer the call?
Yeah.
Or why ain't you say, "Yeah, I'll call you right back"? I
Yeah.
mean, because the phone automatically does that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a couple of lines that come up on your phone call when you can't answer. You can just hit one of those. Okay. So if you can't even do that, then yeah, you got some explaining
Oh,
to do.
okay.
As long as your explanation is acceptable, we can move on with our lives.
Yeah. But I do know, like, which people in my life or in my circle prefer a phone call versus a text message. I know the difference. Like, for example, I wouldn't text your dad. I know he prefers a phone call.
Hmm.
Or,
He's surprisingly quick with his text, though. I've texted him a couple of
Oh.
days. Like I texted him a link to the show, and he's actually watched it.
Okay.
So he knows how to work that.
I know he knows how to work it.
Yeah, he doesn't
but-
know how to do the Facebook thing. He's admitted that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't send him anything on Messenger.
Yeah.
You know.
And then I would say, like, with the kids, one prefers a phone call. The other three don't call them because they're not even going to answer. They're going to send you to, what do you call that?
Purgatory. I don't know.
What is it called when they turn it?
Voicemail.
No, when they like turn it off, so where they don't receive calls at all.
Block.
Not blocked. I don't know how to like silent mode or private.
Mm-hmm.
They can do something
not
with their
disturb.
phone. Yes, do not
Do not
disturb.
disturb.
That's
Do not
it.
disturb.
They put it on do not disturb.
First of all, any child under 18 that puts a phone on Do Not Disturb, that's a phone that we are paying for. So you won't have to worry about being disturbed
but I think
by that phone ever again.
I don't mean the
Yeah.
babies though. I just mean like and then like if you're at work, I see people putting it on do not disturb until they go to their lunch break or whatever. So.
Right. Now, speaking of work, what about these young people that's you going through the line, you getting your stuff rang up, and they talking on their phone or texting on their phone in between transactions? I'm like, can you at least finish up a transaction? They ring you up as you putting your card in. They take a step back, stop tapping on the. I was like, excuse me, finish your transaction.
Wait, so
first.
you're
And then here's the kicker: the manager is looking right over their shoulder and don't say anything.
wait, are you
What's
paying?
going on? Yeah,
Do they have a downtime?
that ain't no down.
Oh, they're quick.
That's not downtime.
They're quick.
No,
They
no.
send
I've
messages
had to wait.
fast.
I've had to
Oh,
wait 2-3
okay.
seconds, but I had to
Uh-huh.
wait.
Oh,
You know
3
what I
whole
mean?
seconds.
Smooth transaction. Boom, 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 boom. Now
Uh-huh.
with the texting, it's boom, boom. Wait 3 seconds. Boom.
Whoa.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I want to say something so bad,
Yeah.
but I'm not trying to be that guy.
Uh-huh.
What do you call a male Karen? Jim? Peebo.
First of all, I think Karens have a bad name.
Peebo.
They're giving them a bad
Yeah,
rap.
it's a lot of them.
I know plenty of Karens that are sweeties.
But the bad ones have gotten the reputation. But anyway, you're literally in the line. You get your stuff rung up. It says enter your card. You put your card in. You look up. That is highly offensive. And you can't say nothing to them because you don't know who her mama is. My mama is the manager. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's like an epidemic of it. It is cool. It's accepted now.
It's a part of them.
It's accepted now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a part of
But my job, you can't have a phone. You can't be on your phone doing working hours.
No.
You know what I mean? We have downtime between units. Get your phone call in, but once you walk in that unit, phone is off.
Yeah.
Okay. You have same type policy?
We have the policy, but it has to get enforced a lot. But yes, we do.
You don't take phones, lock them up?
No, we can do phone jail.
Get you a big old magnet, okay? And when they pull their phone out, just go across that phone. You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Thanks for Simone and Howard for inviting me back. I'm super excited about this segment of texting versus calling. I thought it was very, very interesting because this is a new generation. Let's just think about how things have evolved. Something I just wanted to share was just recently just happened, just jogged my memory with my son, and that my daughter, my 22-year-old daughter, kind of pointed out to me. We were at a basketball game of his, and of course, not of course, but it did not end the way that he would like it to end. It did not. Everything didn't go the way he wanted it to go. So he was really a lot in his feelings. I mean, he was really very emotional. And so as his mother, of course, I wanted to go over and talk to him and hug him and love him up. But as a grown man, I knew that I could not do that. And I couldn't do that in that particular setting. So what I did do is I sent him a text. I sent him a very positive text about keeping his head up, about just keep moving forward, about keep just believing in himself, build his confidence. And to me, that was probably the best way to handle that situation because he is now an adult. And so I can't go over to him like he's 7-year-old anymore and really talk him through things. But I can do it from afar. And texting did allow me to do that. And my 22-year-old daughter pointed it out because she was like, you're sending him a text and he's sitting right there. And I was just like, you're right. I said, I am. I said, because I cannot just intervene as mama right now. I can't do that. I said, but I can intervene from afar. So talking versus texting, don't let it get you down. Keep it going, whatever works for you. And I thank you, and I look forward to another episode.
Thank you, honey. It was a good episode.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should have done it texting. Let me send you.
Oh, yeah. Be gentle as men. Okay.